and welcome to Blockbuster Bums. Kick back your recliner, crack open a beer, and let's talk movies. And today we're here to talk about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the fifth movie in the Jurassic Park series. It is fifth and still more to come, actually. Came out in 2018. It is the second movie in the, I don't know, when they
Jurassic
rebooted
World.
it up, I guess, the Jurassic World portion of the Jurassic Park series. That being said, all five of us regulars return, and Drew's back after missing a couple.
I am back.
So, that being said, I don't think I have any other housekeeping to talk about. So, Ray, what did you think of your Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom rewatch?
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed it, actually. Kind of original premise, some black market shit, animal trafficking, a new dinosaur, which is actually legit. Let's see, a little human cloning plot roped into there. I wish there was more bloodshed in it, like an actual horror movie when they got to the actual house portion. You know, throw some fucking bad guys in there, let the dinosaur kill him for like 10 minutes, and then run with the outside with Owen and them. That would have been awesome. But all in all, I enjoyed it. I liked the elements throughout the movie set together, except for the lazy writing about 10 minutes left in the movie. But all in all, I liked it.
Fair enough. Barry, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's fine. It's enjoyable enough as you're viewing it. I don't think it's particularly memorable to the point where I'm having trouble recalling the differentiation between the movies to some degree. So if I make mistakes throughout this, forgive me. But I mean, to view it and enjoy something pretty mindless, it's fine.
Tom, you?
I'm going to take one from Barry. It's enjoyable enough as you're viewing it. Like, that's the best way I feel like to describe it. Like, I don't know, mid movie. It was entertaining, but I don't know. Like I feel like it could have been cut down and shortened a lot.
AJ, your thoughts?
I mean, I liked it. It did remind me a lot of the second Jurassic Park movie. You know, where they're going back to the island that's been taken over by dinosaurs, specifically to grab some dinosaurs. And then they come back to like the mainland, like almost beat for beat. But it was a better version of that movie. So I'll give it that. I enjoyed it though.
Drew?
I enjoyed watching it. It's not a bad movie. Like I would watch it. Like there's very similarities between it and the second one, like everyone else has mentioned. I think it's funny. Just certain times, it's just like you can just see. I can see like the montage of like they did in the second one when they're all watching the dinosaurs roam when the posters show up. There's the same scene in this one when they show up. And this time, the only big difference is the dinosaurs just to get loose at the end. Instead of only bringing one back, we just bring everything back. And instead of having like 5 or 6 dinosaurs in a movie, now we have like 20. Just species just keep showing up. But I enjoyed it. It's still good, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I have parts of, I think, what everybody said. I think it's my least favorite of the Jurassic World movies.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't dislike it. I don't love it. It's somewhere in the middle there for me. It does have some similarities to the second one, the roundup type situation. They do come in pretty, like, I don't know, I think we talked about it in the second movie. Like, they come in with, like, all the heavy machinery and like, well, souped up and everything.
As you should.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's probably a good idea. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but there was just no Vince Vaughn to fuck everything up this time. So.
Sabotage. Yeah, they just lied. That's all they did. It was a lie.
But the majority of the movie takes place back in America, not like the last 10 minutes of the movie like in that one. So there's quite a bit of differences. It's just that, 15, 20 minutes of the movie that has a lot of similarities to the second one. And the movie's 2 hours and 10 minutes. So
It's a minute.
And you
Yeah.
so just have the old sick guy wanting someone to go to the island,
yeah,
help him
Yeah.
out.
yeah, old Lockwood.
Yeah.
So right, he gets pillows later on.
And that guy, he's not in any of the previous movies. Like he's not mentioned or anything. He's just kind of
No,
written in here.
no, Lockwood is never brought up in any of the movies before now.
But like, isn't he like there though? Wasn't he like there? Like they
Yeah,
don't
he's-
mention him in the
he's-
first one, but, like,
he's
that's what I say,
there.
He's like there.
Right,
Yeah.
and they had
Yeah.
he had a falling out with Hammond apparently is
Yeah.
the idea.
He was there
Because
with
one wants to make dinosaurs, the other wants to make people.
the
They differed.
Uh,
like evolution, Barry. Like
the Lockwood and his daughter Charlotte lived on Site B during the creation of the dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's right.
Is what we were told.
Lockwood chose his species.
Yeah.
Yes. Although I want to talk about this since Tom already brought it up. Do you think it's legit that Hammond would have drawn the line there?
No, that was kind of a dumb thing to say.
Like Hammond defriended you and kicked you out of the project and that was the line? Is that you created humans?
And not
Was
even
that
like
the line?
you're, yeah.
It was. Okay.
That's what they said. That's why their falling out happened.
But it wasn't even like he was mass producing humans or something. He,
Someone replaced his daughter.
yeah.
Yeah, his daughter got killed, so then he made a clone of her, or is what you're led to believe anyway.
Which
Yeah.
seems way less objectionable to me than the whole dinosaur thing, to be honest.
Yeah. And I guess it doesn't matter much, and it's probably just a matter of me not understanding. Happens a lot. I took it as the daughter, Charlotte, right?
Charlotte, yes.
She somehow impregnated herself
Well,
with her
well,
own daughter
that's the
in
next
like
movie. We don't-
2007 or something.
that's the next movie. We don't know that in this movie.
Oh, okay.
So-
See, this is exactly the issue I have with these movies. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just the way I guess your granddaughter finds out. It's just like the way the guy tells her. Yeah, he basically he just wanted his daughter. He doesn't want you. And you're like the way he just comes out and tells her. I'm like, that's just crazy. Like, and she, I don't know.
It was nice to see James Cromwell.
It was.
Yes. Yeah.
He's been around a while.
Yeah.
He's been in quite a few things over the years.
I was slightly confused as to why what seemed to be British aristocracy would have an estate in Northern California.
Why not?
Well, the
I
same
can see a
way.
vacation house, but not.
Well, the same way the Chinese own a bunch of farmland in the Midwest.
Fair enough. Yeah.
We have a way
It was an
better.
awesome
We have
estate.
a better
It was an
tax
awesome
than
house.
AJ. That's why. Like,
Yeah.
What'd you say, Barry?
I said it was an awesome estate
Yeah.
and an awesome
Oh,
house.
it was really
yeah.
cool looking. Yes, it was.
One of the, and this is at the beginning of the movie, so I'm going to mention it if people don't care. And they don't really dive deeply into it, but it is interesting, the idea of course, this movie, the big premise is that this island, Nublar, whatever it is actually volcanic and it's getting ready to erupt or what have you. And of course, that's where the dinosaurs are. So, what are we going to do with the dinosaurs? And it is interesting how that would play out societally and politically. And they go into it a little bit, and you don't want to go into it too far because it would probably become a very boring movie.
Indeed.
But it is an interesting notion. And how anybody could land on anything but let the dinosaurs die is beyond me still. But
I know.
it's
Well,
interesting.
I will say this, Barry. I don't disagree with you as in the fact way I would feel, but I think you and I both know that there would be people on the other side.
They're absolutely, but you don't listen to those people because they're morons.
And if we do, we make them in charge of those dinosaurs.
Yeah, you go take care of it then.
We're dropping them off at your
Yeah,
house.
let us know how it goes.
But you know what? I still get a little sad every time I see that little brontosaurus get left
That's
behind.
the
on
saddest,
that
that's the
little bridge.
saddest
It
part
is,
of all
yeah.
these movies.
I'm like, you poor little son of a
and
bitch.
you know what? It's the same one from the first one. They like confirmed
But
it.
honestly-
That's like the one they
what
see.
what a great shot though when it raises up in the fog
Yeah,
like that.
it
and
was
the
a great-
ash,
it was
like,
great.
I mean, that,
Yeah.
that just makes
'cause
you like.
that's
feel
what I thought.
something.
Like,
Yeah.
because once again, like to me, the movie was just mid, but like there were some really good shots in this movie. Like I said, that
Oh.
wasn't even the only. Like honestly, yeah, like I said, the Brontosaurus. Like think of how many close-ups and just walking by like shots we've had of that damn thing in all
Yeah.
these movies.
Even the stampede
like
scene.
yeah, like that's what we really should have been.
Well, even,
keeping
like-
track
Well,
of.
let me ask you guys this though. I thought about this. Tom brought the scene up. of the Brontosaurus or Brachiosaurus, whatever it was. Essentially, it walks out on the dock and then stands up on its hind legs, and you get that cool shot. But why wouldn't it have at least walked out into the water?
At least try to swim.
Yeah, like try.
I think it already
Still
tried.
I think it knows it can't swim.
I think it probably already tried at a
Still
young
gonna
age,
die.
and it knows better now.
Wouldn't
I
look
think
nearly
it's
as
watching all
cool
his
either.
friends drown right now. Like, I think I'm gonna try fire and
Well,
lava
here's my thing though: is like,
because we watched
yeah,
the Triceratops
if-
drown.
yes, but the Triceratops not 60 feet tall. It probably could have walked quite a ways out before
Yeah,
it
but
drowned.
you're still gonna burn because
We-
that's not really ash. It's like just like molten rock still. It's in the air, and that's what they're saying. Even if you got away, like if you were on a boat, if you get caught in that, you're still gonna burn. And all like
I'm
You're-
not saying it was a perfect plan, but I'm just
called
saying like it was like it
pyroclastic
just
flow
stopped
or
and
some
decided
shit.
I give up. Like yeah, just
Oh,
I'll die
no.
now.
Yeah, like
you know what I
that.
mean? Like it didn't even try anymore.
Yeah.
Like it was just an interesting thought that I had during it. Like why didn't it walk off the dock?
it was for the shot, Alex. Like had to rear up. It was for
And
the
what
shot.
was that dock made of? The Brachiosaurus just walked down it.
Well made.
Spare
But-
no expense.
Talking about the beginning of the movie, it starts off with like a secret mission onto the island, where Jurassic World, the actual park, Jurassic World was. Well, I guess the Jurassic Park was also there, same place, but
So we can get the rib of the Indominus Rex.
indeed, yes.
Yeah.
You don't at the beginning you don't know who it's for or why they're doing
Yeah.
it, but they show you it. And the Mosasaurus makes its reappearance and
Yeah.
gets its solo kill again.
Yeah,
I think
this
it's
movie.
let's go. They just leave the gate open.
yeah.
And it
Bunch
just
of
goes
fuck
out to
cars.
the ocean. Like, okay.
Like, why in the fuck would you do that? Bunch of
Well, also
idiots.
not just that, but, like the construction of the park. There's one gate between the Mosasaurus and just going to the ocean.
Yeah, that was a
like,
stupid
what?
design.
How do we
too.
not have multiple gates to keep this big? Just an accident like that happening. Like what?
Well, if they had two gates, they
Costa
probably
Rica,
would have
man.
left both
There's no
open
ocean.
anyway.
Oh
so it
yeah,
doesn't
I mean,
matter.
yeah, for the movie, but like when you think about man, the most dangerous dinosaur in the water has one little gate between it and the ocean, and once it's in the ocean, it's gone. You're not getting it back.
And it's not like dolphin size. It's like a fucking submarine.
I mean, the Mosasaurs are huge. It's like a yeah.
I was like, yeah.
We'll get a lot more of that later.
Yeah.
We'll see the Mosasaurus in action a lot later. But and you know, Barry mentioned the people making their cases for or against the dinosaurs. One of those people we see doing that is Malcolm. Malcolm makes an appearance
Yeah.
in this
Yep.
movie.
Thank God.
People are starting to like him again.
I did like how it comes in with him giving testimony, and then the movie goes out with him giving testimony, like the same. I do like how they did that at least.
I just remember like the trailers coming out. Like everyone thought he was gonna play a big part of the movie. He's in it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I think he's
well,
gone.
that's
If
all it
that,
is. It's just
Yeah,
the yeah. He,
Yeah,
he
because I remember
literally
them
just-
playing it up. His whole
yeah.
part's just like in the trailer.
Yeah,
and
he
then
is
that's
just
it.
the bookends of the
Well,
movie.
I think it was actually really nice that he appeared in this movie, not just because he's one of the original characters, but essentially this movie vindicates him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because, you know, he was, you know, his career was ruined. He was considered a liar and a guy that made up stories and all these things. Well,
I mean, he's all in. He like I said, once you're already labeled as that guy, he can't go back on it. It's like, all right, this is my career now. I'm leaning into it. Like,
no, I just mean like he's vindicated at this point. Like,
oh yeah,
everything he keeps saying is happening now.
But let's be honest, like really,
So-
it's not that hard of a gamble to be like, you all can't control this. Something bad's gonna happen, and be like,
That's
yeah,
the safe. That's
on,
the
a,
safe
on a long
spot.
enough timeline, something bad's gonna happen, and you're just gonna be right. Like it'll never be perfect. It just really went sideways several times. Like,
Indeed. So, what do you all think of new Claire? I mean, in the first movie, she was their numbers on a spreadsheet. In this movie, she's an animal activist.
like an eco turd,
Here's my problem with Claire. And
bitch.
I like the actress and kind of what she's doing and stuff.
This isn't personal, Barry. We're talking about the character.
But
Like,
yeah, the character herself, like I always go back to this with all the characters in these movies is if you've seen the destructive nature of these animals, you can still have something of a heart for them without this notion that you must see to their survival. Because you've seen the killing and the mayhem they cause, and then to say like, yes, this is what the world needs. I can't wrap my brain around that. That's like the mind of a child.
Well, also just hate it. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead
She
and
is
skip
a
to the end of the movie, but I'm gonna bring it up. She goes against her own like thoughts. She says she's this activist, but then she lets them out of their cage just to, like she was gonna
she-
let him die to the gas.
She knows it's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
That's why.
because she stopped herself from total annihilation,
Yeah.
and then somebody fucked her over at the end.
yeah, but I'm just like she's going like I'm like you let him out of the cage, give him hope,
But
and then
the
you just
clone, the damn clone. Like,
clone.
like,
If I'm alive, then that means they're alive.
That's the-
Or she says
yeah.
something like that. I'm
yeah,
like, what?
yeah, that's what it is to
Yeah.
where that effect. But then that's like because then it runs down to like a weird existential thing to where like I don't know, like are you? Do you have
Are-
a soul? Like you're
Yeah.
a
At
clone,
least
like
Barry's right. That is the thinking of a child, and she is a child. So
Yeah.
you can,
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah, I
plenty
can
of
accept it
kids
from the little
hitting
kid.
that button. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
why wasn't anyone guarding the button? Like
Why'd we all walk away and just watch it?
yeah, just like
Like they're all just next to each other, just bumping.
Like that, yeah. Like I'll just
Or also,
everybody will all
why
turn
don't we
our
just
all
open?
turn our backs to the damn
Why don't we
button.
keep them in their pins? But why don't we just open the gate and let the toxic air go out? What? I don't know.
Yeah, we can't vent the room.
Yeah, I was
Like,
like, just open the door and vent it.
No, that was the whole problem.
Yeah,
They couldn't get the ventilation.
the
out.
vents were shut
You're
down.
not going to have
Healthy.
Jurassic Park Dominion if this doesn't happen. So
And this is what I
The
wanted for
clone
like 4
survived,
movies
Barry.
was for the
Yes.
The movie
goddamn
becomes
dinosaurs to
about her.
go roam
Yeah.
the world because that's what everybody fucking deserved at this point, and that's what I was wanting this whole time.
It's what Claire wanted. She wants the dinosaurs out.
Claire's toxic and she needs to stay away from Pratt. He was happy up in the mountains living his best life.
Yeah,
And he was okay. He's like, if you don't want that, that's not going to stop me from living my life.
Yeah.
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 And then she comes
I left you because you didn't want to live in a van on the side of the road.
But he was totally right. I was like, no, I left you. Like just like
How do you figure? Because I left.
yeah.
That was a great argument. It makes me laugh every time I hear
But
it.
that was like it made sense in my I was like, no, yeah, that's right. Like,
I was the one that walked away, therefore I left. I left you.
like fine, don't live in a van. I'm going to. Like
It was.
yeah, I think this movie took more advantage of Chris Pratt's comedic
Oh,
abilities
so
than,
much,
than the
though.
first one,
so
which is
much.
welcome, of course.
I just think he just does well in all these movies. Like, I mean, he's funny, but like, he has some good action scenes and stuff, and like, he does some of his own like stunts and size, and he's just good in these movies.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
he plays a good
Very
role.
likable.
Yeah, I will say this. I agree with Barry. I don't know if Tom was getting at this too, but I mean, Owen is just a much more likable character than Claire. Like
Yes.
Claire becomes more likable over the course of the movies. She's not the same. She's straight up bitch in the first movie.
Yeah,
Or
walk
at least for the first half of the first movie.
yeah, walk around her
She becomes
heels
more
and-
likable. I don't know that she's ever like. You're like, oh yeah, Claire. We're gonna see some Claire scenes here. Like, I don't
Right.
know that you ever get there. You know.
I would agree with
well, I mean, we'll talk about a couple next movie that
that. I know you're pretty sweet on her.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I like Bryce Dallas Howard. She's
Yeah.
she's a good actress. I just, she's pretty and everything. But like I said, last week, I think her character was written bitchy in the
Yeah.
first one.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
don't, I don't
Sure.
think I don't think Bryce Dallas Howard went in and goes, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play her bitchy. No,
Oh, yeah.
I think it was written that way.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that was the part of the premise of the movie was she didn't care about the animals. They were numbers on a spreadsheet. She was taking advantage of them for money. Yeah, like
Yeah. Well, she didn't even really care about people.
yeah.
You know, she was
No,
just
as long as
kind
it
of
wasn't her nephews
driven by her
dying.
job and
Mm-hmm.
making her name for herself. Ultimately, it seemed.
Yes.
Speaking of characters, can I ask people the two? Let me make sure this is in this movie, right? Where we get the young veterinarian gal, right,
Yes.
Yeah.
with the tattoo.
What is her name? Zaya.
I have no idea.
Zai. Yeah.
And we get the young computer guy who's
Franklin.
a total
Yeah.
wuss about everything.
So the
Yeah.
Gen Z
Um,
duo.
While I didn't really
that's-
hate either of these characters, I found both of them very, very annoying. And maybe I'm supposed to be annoyed by both
Oh,
of them.
I
Well,
didn't feel that at all.
Franklin is annoying.
Yeah,
Right.
I would agree with
yeah.
that. Franklin, I don't really have any strong feelings one way or the other about the I think Zai or Zaya or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
He seems to be more helpful than him.
I mean, essentially, she takes care of of Blue, and she cusses at the bad guys periodically. Other than that, she doesn't, and she wants to get out of the vehicle and look at the Brachiosaurus. Like essentially, that's like
Another good dynamic shot. Yeah. Like,
yeah, like essentially that's what she does in this movie. She's not like a huge character. I mean, the most important thing she does is keep Blue alive, I guess.
They both seem like filler characters. Honestly, yeah, that's to me is where the writing's lazy. Like those characters are just very predictable.
Well, just plot devices. They
Well,
needed
that's- yeah, that's
they
what I-
needed a nurse and a computer guy.
Yeah, and I get it. Bridges that, like I said, that's why I call them like that Gen Z duo. Like, okay, here it is. You're not old because everyone else in the cast and everything. Like, there's a gap here and all
Well, at
that.
least he had balls enough to hang on to that chair when it was getting bit at.
Yeah, like
I mean, you don't expect it out of his character.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that
you-
dude hung on.
that was a pretty cool scene and all that. The chair should have ripped a lot easier than it did. I think.
Yeah, it should have been right.
I also
off.
don't think he would have won that tug of war.
No.
But
But
by
he
the
did
way,
the job.
talking about that scene, man, taking a glob of lava straight to the dome. Damn, that would have been bad. Like that dinosaur took it straight on top of his head.
it's
Just
still
Yeah, this dinosaur's just got a lava-proof head.
yeah.
Well, then also like Owen being like Trank, and he's like doing like contortionist move with his
Yeah,
leg.
that's where
but then
that-
then this dry tree log just stops it. Yes, this tree is just gonna stop this lava. And I'm like that
That
whole
was a
thing
fun
was,
scene. I really liked that.
Oh yeah.
it's entertainment. I'm just like, guys, come on.
But I can imagine if I was a kid, yeah, I would have loved that scene.
Oh, I would have loved. Yeah.
So
Like-
let me ask you guys this: at what point during when they're on the island did you figure out that they were being betrayed? Like, were they betrayed by the time you figured it out? I mean, on your first watch, not rewatching it for some of us.
Oh,
Or how far along in that process on the island were you before you're like, oh shit, these guys are betraying them?
I don't, I'm gonna pull a phrase from another podcast. I just had a feeling. So I mean, something's gonna go down, and when you got the mean looking safari guy, something bad's about to happen.
Well, I knew something was gonna happen at some point because the other guy, like the bad guy that was with Lockwood or whatever that he trusts or whatever, like the younger guy, I knew something was up with him. I just didn't know when it was gonna happen.
I'd say that's what it is. I knew there was
There was something.
there was gonna be
Yeah.
some type of double cross, but I didn't expect it there. With like honestly, up until like the raptor part, I was like, okay, here it is. Like I wasn't surprised when it happened.
Yeah.
But it was like I said, I didn't expect it to be.
But then we just like start shooting dinosaurs and people, and I'm like,
because
dang.
honestly, at that point, we've seen it so many times. Like, all right, so you're the badass that's gonna die in a horrific way here. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be when and where. Like,
So
which does happen. Like, I just got like it's just
Yeah.
wasn't out there in the field.
about the
No.
double cross, okay, you have Wheatley's character, which is like the main guy wrangling up the dinosaurs. Like he's their new version of the bald-headed guy from the second one.
Yeah,
the
Mr. Tooth.
But
yeah.
they made him a
Yeah, the
bad
guy
guy.
ripping out teeth. Yeah.
I'd say Dr. Teeth.
Um,
Yeah.
Dr. Teeth.
But
Bumps back to back.
do you think it was the plan to betray him with Blue the whole time, or did it go sideways when his man shot Blue?
No, yeah, I honestly, the way they talked, I don't think Pratt was getting off that island. I think that was one of those things that, yeah, I think those who got left there were meant to be like,
Yeah, because they locked the other two
yeah.
in that bunker.
Yeah,
So
they locked-
that's
yeah.
what I mean. I think that it was one of those to where like, oh, we're just like, you all are here. The island's extinct. No one's gonna know because no one will ever come back and look at this island.
Oh yeah, I think it was always the plan to betray them. I'm
Yeah.
saying, was it always the plan to trank him and leave him there, or did that just
Oh.
happen because
I mean, I think
his
it's-
man shot Blue?
He just fell into it. Yeah, just do it early.
They saw the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah, you-
there was a moment to do it earlier. So they
Yeah, I
just
was like,
went
you
ahead.
pissed him off. Like, it'd be no different than like on the ride back, he'd be sitting there oblivious. You just shoot him in the back of the head and
Yeah.
toss him out the helicopter. Like, I mean, there's probably an easier plan down the road. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like you have options. You're in the field. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe I think about these things, but as I'm watching, at some point it dawns on me like, yeah, you're betraying them, but why is it necessary to murder these people?
Loose ends.
Yeah, but apparently it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want with dinosaurs.
yeah, but
Governments of the world don't care. You can just do whatever you want. So
Well,
you go in
no,
and you
hey,
get them and you do
at-
whatever you
at
want.
least
And
not
so
in
what if
Costa
these people
Rica.
say something about
at
it?
least not in Costa Rica.
Well, there's like a thing after the thing with Malcolm where the U.S. government says we're not going to get involved. This is a private enterprise.